Welcome back, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Catherine Thompson here. A busy day in the weather department. We started off soaking wet with high water everywhere. And we've still got a lot of roads that are closed tonight due to mudslides or high water. Chances are if you live near a creek, stream, or a river in our area, you might have to take a detour home. Remember, you can always dial 511 or check out the 511 websites online for Virginia or West Virginia to get a good idea of what roads are closed, what roads are open. They have cameras you can cruise through. Just a lot of good information there from our local DOT, so please check that out. Now, our satellite and radar right now not showing much. The good news is all of the heavy rain now has completely come to an end. We're going to be drying out tonight, so nothing else to worry about, at least falling from the sky. But what's already on the ground is the main concern. Look at all the rain we've had, and this is just in the past 24 hours. Estimated by the radar. So how many of these downpours we've seen in the past 24 hours? Anywhere from around an inch, and where you see those kind of green colors, to the blue, which is more like 3-4 inches in a lot of places, especially along and west of I-77 today, north of the I-64 corridor. And we're going to have problems at least in the next few hours overnight. Though the heavy rain has ended, all of the runoff is still going into the rivers, creeks, and streams. The ground is just swamped. It really couldn't take any water today, so it just ran straight off. It's still doing so. So flooding due to runoff will be possible late tonight through early tomorrow morning for even some places. The other thing we're worried about tonight, black ice. We're going to get really cold tonight behind this front. We're going to drop below freezing, so a lot of this frozen rainwater could become a hazard through early tomorrow morning. The last thing, even though the flooding risk starts to go down into tomorrow, the wind is going to pick up overnight. So we could actually see some more power loss in places tonight as limbs and trees come down in this very wet soil. So check on your neighbor, make sure everybody's okay, check on your family. Power loss is certainly possible. Again, the biggest concern with flooding, I think, overnight tonight is going to be north of I-64, the Greenbrier River. That's where a lot of the concerns have been today, because a lot of the water north of there has come down into Greenbrier County, into the river. Luckily, it crested earlier this evening at 17.53 feet. It right now is at 17.49, or at least when I checked it right before the show. It is falling, but it's still in major flood stage. If it would have hit 18 feet, we would have had some serious issues. Luckily, it didn't. And you can see the rest of our rivers around the area anyway, where we're really concerned, have fallen now below flood stage, which is good news. But flood warnings will continue. I'll step off so you can see the times there. Across our western-facing slopes until 6 a.m. in the morning. For Mercer, Greenbrier, and Summers counties until midnight tonight. The Greenbrier River at Alderson will experience that flood warning until 8:15 tomorrow evening. And again, it's going to get windy tonight, so power loss could be another issue. In fact, I was just checking the Appalachian Power Map. Fayette County with hundreds without power right now. Just a handful of outages in those blue colors, but we could see that number go up. Wind advisories also continue tonight for northwest Pocahontas, western Greenbrier counties. Most of us 20-30 mile per hour gust. Up there across the high terrain, though, we're talking 40, 45, and that could be a serious issue. The good news is, again, we are drying out. Tomorrow is looking like an absolutely gorgeous day. Let's look at that 10-day for a second. We're talking about chilly weather, highs in the 40s the rest of the week, but we are mainly dry from here on out all the way through the weekend. Could get a lot warmer next week. Martin.
All right, I look forward to that warmness. It's chilly out there right now. Stick around. We're going to talk today's sports action with sports director Nick Dugan on the other side of the break.